What's up, guys? This is Tampa Tech, and this is my nephew Jay, and his air conditioning went out in his car. We live in Florida, so it's a must-have to have AC in the car. And so we had a mechanic come out, take a look, and see what's wrong with his AC unit. He checked the lines, checked the pressure, made sure it was fully charged with Freon, and it was not leaking, which, you know, would be something simple that you could just simply fill up and seal up the leak, and then you're good to go at that point. But he has no leaks and his Freon's full, so it wasn't an easy fix like that. Also, we checked the fuses, and it was not a bad fuse, and it's not a blower, so it blows air, right?
Yeah, it blows
air.
It
blows air, but it doesn't blow cold air. So the mechanic suggested replacing the module right here, the controls, and so we're going to see if that is the issue. If not, then it could be what? The compressor?
The compressor. That's the only thing left.
And that's the most expensive.
Yep.
So hopefully it's not that. This is a lot cheaper, and I believe it was under $100, right around $100, right?
Yeah, it was right at $100 to $80.
All right, so we're going to show you, see if that fixes the issue. Here is the fuse box. Sometimes it's underneath the driver's side or the passenger side, but in this case, it's just on the driver's side on the side panel. This is a Kia. Look at the diagram on the back, and you find out where the AC fuse is. This one looks like AC on, and it's 10 amp. And you can look right here, and it looks like it is what, the fourth or fifth one down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's that one right there. So you go get some tweezers, pull it out, and see, and you know, check and see if the fuse is bad. And all right, same thing right here. You just push these clips in, pop this off, and then if you see this side, you can check the diagram right here. Anything that has AC, you want to check. This one is labeled AC, and that is, I believe, this one right here. So you can check those, but we already checked them. Blower, relay, and there's another one around here too. And there's an AC one, right? I think right around here. Right here, AC. And that's the second one in from the right side, which is that one right there. We checked all these already, and that was not the case, unfortunately. That would have been an easy fix. So
take a picture of everything where everything's plugged in. So, like, especially if you have an aftermarket radio system like I do,
yeah,
you're gonna want to have to take a picture of the back. There's a lot of wire. The original radio is way more difficult, especially if it hasn't been removed in a while. You'll have like dry rotting issues like this. So just be aware that, like, when you do start taking stuff apart in like an older car.
Oh, this is like kind of like sun damage. Like the sun made it brittle. So the sun made this so dry and brittle that when we try to remove it, it ended up cracking. Go replace these, and you get the parts at eBay. But unfortunately, you got to watch out, you know, when you start taking things apart, especially using metal pry tools. You want to use plastic pry tools. You know, some of the stuff that's exposed to sun all the time can get damaged really easy. The clips on the side, you have to squeeze. You have to push them in. So we're going to remove some of these right here.
Oh,
there we go. Got that one removed. And pull out that one. And then this one, we got to squeeze that. Oh, there we go. There we go. And like you said, take pictures of everything. And then we have to unscrew this. There we go. That was, I think, the GPS or something. This is the part that is possibly bad. You can squeeze that right here. That should come out. This clip is broken, so we're gonna have to use this tool. There we go, got it out. So the problem is this clip was broken. Let's go ahead and take this out. And we're gonna, this should come straight out. There's one that's missing, and we got this one. There we go. And we got a couple more screws right here. All right, and then this one. All right, so that is good right there. All right, so now this should come out, and then we're gonna replace the other one. All right, and hopefully this fixes it. And screw this in. So this is the part number, if you were wondering. That's the part number. You want to make sure it's matched up. So as you can see, it's 972501M360. And screw this on. Okay, and the last screw right here. Okay, now let's push everything in. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, it fits perfect. That's good. Make sure the wires are not coming out and they're not frayed. Could be a wiring issue. If it's a wiring issue, then you're gonna have to take. That's a lot harder to fix. So we got to plug this in for the radio. There we go. And here's the plugs for this. This is an aftermarket radio, so yours is going to be looking a little bit different.
Yep.
That's for the GPS. And last one is hazard lights, a hazard button. All right, let's go ahead and test it. Get ready? We're gonna push the button in. I feel. Oh wait, the button's lighting up.
Oh.
They've never done that before, right?
Nope, never done that.
The hazard light coming on?
Oh yeah.
It's on heat. You gotta turn it to AC, dude. Oh, I feel cold air.
Oh my goodness. And that has...
Make sure you put it on AC button. Make sure it's lighting up. Yeah, you got AC now at the end of summer, figures.
Yeah.
Summer's about to end. Yep. You spent the whole summer sweating your ass off. And then you finally fix it and it's like almost fall. Like 2 weeks for fall.
Awesome.
Yeah, you got AC now.
Wow.
Max AC. You want to make sure you set it. Make sure the light is lighting up. Make sure it says max AC. Make sure it's in the blue right here. And looks like, yeah, it is working. That is awesome. So it's not like an expense. This was inexpensive. If you were going to take it to a mechanic, they would probably charge like $500. I mean, he said it normally would cost like $400 or $500.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
You saved a lot of money, dude.
A lot of money.
So guys, if this video was informative, give me a big thumbs up. If you know anyone that has no AC in their car, go ahead and click on the share button below and share this video to them. Hopefully this helps them out, fix their issue. And subscribe and hit that bell notification to stay updated on the latest tech videos. Thanks guys for watching. And sorry I haven't been posting a while. I have a lot of family issues going on. So hopefully I get everything straightened out and I get back to my normal routine where I post on the weekends. Later.